Hey guys, it's Benedictines the vegan. Today I really had a great day. I ate magic mushrooms in the morning, and they gave me great insights. But some of the insights made me very emotional. So I bought alcohol. I was like, wait, this is way too much. So I got a drink, man, and that's why I'm drinking alcohol. I was thinking a lot about what happened between Will Smith and Chris Rock, and how we reacted as a society. It's crazy how we always want to blame people for the bad things that they do without looking at what made them do these things. And I'm not saying Chris Rock was wrong for the joke or anything like that. I mean, what caused them? You see, I think we all know that the reason why Will Smith did what he did was because he was broken. But we never want to acknowledge that. We never want to really understand that, And because of that, we never get to help people when they're going through tough times. Because we have to really acknowledge that people that just don't do things that are wrong. There's always something that causes them to do the things that are wrong. Will has always been a great guy. He's been perfect. Many celebrities have done a lot of dumb shit. But Will has always been that guy, man. And we all respected him for it. I mean, look at how he reacted to the whole situation of his wife cheating. Dude was very strong. Not many celebrities would have reacted the way that Will reacted. So he's always been our role model, but he made a mistake. His traumas caught up with him, and he made a mistake, and we want to act like, oh, he's bad, without trying to really understand where he was emotionally, because we're not perfect as humans. That's something that we must understand. He was wrong, but we must understand that we are not perfect, and we are not always going to be perfect. I've realized that many people, when a celebrity does something that is wrong, they lose respect for that celebrity. They'll be like, oh, I no longer respect this guy. Like, a celebrity is not a god. A celebrity is a human being like you. They have their own faults. They're not perfect. All right? And it will happen that one day their flaws will show. So does that mean that you must stop loving these people? You must be like, well, this person is not who I thought he was, so fuck him. I'm no longer going to support this person. That's dumb if you really think about it, because the truth is no one is perfect. No one. Think of every person that you think is perfect. Trust me, they're not perfect. No one can be perfect. We live in a world that makes it very hard to be perfect, so we cannot be perfect. One of my favorite TV series is called Black Mirror. Black Mirror, man. If you have not watched Black Mirror, please watch it. Just watch one episode. You're going to want to watch all the episodes of Black Mirror. Every episode is different. It's about technology and how it can affect us in a negative way in the future. Every episode is brilliant. So it's that good. So there's this episode in season 2 called White Bear. White Bear is about this other lady and her boyfriend. Her boyfriend killed a little girl while she was filming the whole thing. He killed this little girl and buried her, and she filmed the whole thing. And she got her boyfriend and got arrested, and they also arrested her because she saw the whole thing and she didn't do anything, so they arrested her as well. But her boyfriend killed himself, so they decided to punish her. Here's how they punished her. They will erase her memories completely. She will not remember anything. She will just wake up in a room and not know how she got there. She will not know who she is. But there would be some things or some clues that would kind of remind her of what she did. There will be pictures in the room of the girl that her boyfriend killed. There would be a bear. The reason why they called that episode White Bear is because that girl had a bear when they kidnapped her, I think. I don't remember very well. But yeah, there would be a bear, a white bear, that will kind of give her some flashbacks of what they did. She will wake up in the room and go outside, and then there will be these guys with guns that will be chasing her. And as they will be chasing her, there will be people who will be taking videos, but they will not do anything. They will not try to help her. They will not say anything. They will just take videos, and she will try to communicate with them, but they will not do or say anything. And there will be a group of people, not even a group, there will be just two people that would seem normal, that will not be holding their phones, and that would pretend to be on her side, and that would pretend to help her. But in the end, it will get revealed to her that no, actually, all this shit is a show. It's not real. None of it is real. You have done this. Your boyfriend killed a young girl while you were filming the whole thing, and you are being punished for it. We erase your memory, and you're gonna wake up not remembering what you and your boyfriend did, and you're gonna go through this shit over and over again. It's crazy. But that makes you wonder how our justice system is. Like, are we really trying to help people become better, or do we just love making people suffer? Because that's what we do. Every time a person makes a mistake, we just want to punish them for it. And that's what we're doing to Will. Will has been so perfect, dude. There isn't that many celebrities that have been perfect like Will. But because he made this one mistake, we're punishing him for it. Without realizing that trauma is a real thing. People go through things that we do not understand, and these things make them do things that we do not like. And we call them psychopaths, we call them criminals because of that. But that shows lack of empathy, that shows lack of compassion, that shows lack of understanding. Because if Will Smith is broken and we're not trying to understand what broke him, and we're not trying to help him, we're not supporting him, all we're saying is that, yeah, he's a simp. He's just listening to whatever his wife says. He's not a real man, all these kind of things. Do you think that really helps him? And we were saying that a lot when his wife cheated on him. I mean, these kind of things do break men. Because the whole thing was public. Everyone knew about it, and of course it would break him. I really, really do respect Chris Rock for the way that he handled everything. It really shows us how strong he is, because Chris Rock was bullied a lot as a kid, and I guess that made him strong. That's why he made everybody hate Chris. He was trying to show us what he's been through. So when he got slapped, I actually thought of everybody hate Chris. It's like, damn, man. But yeah, Chris Rock really handled everything very, very well, and I respected him for it. And we should praise him for the way that he handled everything, but we should also try to understand where Will Smith is at, as a man, and we must also try to learn from him. We must also try to learn from the whole situation. Because whenever we do things, there will always be people who are watching. And some of these people are our enemies, and they want us to fall. They want to see us fall. So they're going to use some of the things that we do to make us look bad, And that's what happened to Will. Like what he did was bad, but if we truly love Will, we'll try to understand where he's at, and we'll try to help him as a collective. Because most of the time when people do things that we do not like or that we do not approve of as a collective, we just want to punish them without really understanding what caused them to do those things. Without really understanding that they were not strong enough maybe to control their emotions at the time. And that happens to humans. We're not that strong. Like, people just think human beings have to be super, super strong. There will be situations that are going to make you break. You might be stable right now, but it doesn't mean that you're going to be stable forever. It doesn't mean that you're always going to do the right thing. It does happen that you do something that is stupid, something that you get to regret, in the end. But that's where you need people to support you. That's where you need people to come into your life and say, and ask you, what's going on, man? Are you okay? How can we help without judging you? Because that was more like a cry for help. He's showing us that he's not okay. If he was okay, if everything was going well, he wouldn't have done that. So something is wrong, and as a collective, we must try to help, But we never do. Think of many people that are locked up, for an example. How many of those people that you feel like really deserve to be in jail? Some of them are victims. Some of them just made mistakes because of what they've been through. Some of them had traumas, or they had the demons that they couldn't control. So they did something that we don't approve of as a society, and we got them locked up without really trying to understand them, without really trying to help them. We're very much concerned with punishing people without really trying to understand what makes them do the things that, we end up punishing them for. So we never really get to change, and we never really get to help people. It really, really sucks, man. There are no good people and there are no bad people. That is the truth. We are a product of our genes, circumstances, and traditions. When you see a person does something that is wrong, know that something wrong has happened to them. That is why they are doing something that is wrong. It is that simple, dude. The reason why we do not help these people is because we are programmed to want to support people when they're doing well for some reason. We're programmed to want to worship people who are successful in this life. We're programmed to want to worship people that are beautiful in this life. If a person is ugly, then we want to treat them badly. If someone is beautiful, then we want to treat them good. And people doing something like what Will Smith did is not really attractive. So that's why we react negatively without really trying to understand that these people need our help, without really trying to understand that people need our support. That's how we've always been as a society, man. And I think it's about time that we improve, because jails are full of people who are broken. Not bad people, not people who just wanted to hurt other people. There are no bad people. I know, I don't think people just wake up in the morning and be like, you know what, fuck everyone in the world. I want to do things that are going to put me in prison. I want to be a bad person. It's not how it works. Something happens that makes a person feel a certain way, and then they do dumb shit that puts them in prison. So yeah, that's the reason why I don't believe in our justice system, because there are a lot of people who are victims, but who are locked up because we don't really understand their pain. We don't really understand how they got to be where they are. So yeah, it's very, very important to try to understand what causes people to do the things that they do, man. I know how trauma can make people do things that they don't want to do. I often say that when we treat people badly, we give them demons. We give them demons that are gonna torture them for a very, very long time. And sometimes we give them too many demons and they do not know how to handle these demons. So when these demons manifest, we punish them. We say, oh yeah, this person was just fucked up the whole time. Yeah, they were fucked up. So why don't we try to help them? Why do we feel like we must punish them? Why do we feel like they must be locked up because they did something that was stupid? It's very similar to arresting someone because they try to steal something because they're broke. We're trying to avoid the fact that they too deserve to have things in this life. It's not like people just deserve to be broke. That's not true. Everyone deserves to have things. Everyone deserves to have food. Everyone deserves to have the ability to put food on the table for their family. It's how it should be in our society, but it's not how it is. So we blame people when they do things that we do not approve of. All right, thank you guys. I just wanted to talk about this today, man. It's really something that I feel like our society doesn't want to talk about. Thank you.